Hello there, welcome to M1 House of Cars, and today we're going to take you around this 2016 65 plate BMW X5. It's a 3 litre diesel XDRIVE 40D M Sport 5-door experience. Let's have a look around. First thing you can tell, of course, is that the car is massive. I mean, it is huge. This camera is doing it no justice. It takes up all the space in the room. It is shocking how big this car is. Comes in this very dark blue, absolutely stunning all the way around. Let's have a look at the headlights down here, and you can see they're in great nick, and you can see they are enormous. I mean, a car this wide and this large is gonna need a lot of lights, and you can see there on the left and on the right they're in phenomenal nick all the way around. No scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. Same goes for our fog lights down here on the right and here on the left as well, right there. Now we go even further down, we have these beautiful gloss black honeycomb grills with our front parking sensors there. You see it on the left. We're going to follow this added little part down here over to the one on the right, and you can see it all right there, crystal clear. We move up a little bit more, there's even more of this honeycomb grill all over the place. And the main event, we're bookending this gloss black grill surrounded by the chrome trim as well. It's absolutely stunning, and a BMW badge on top. Gorgeous front of the vehicle, but let's continue our search. Let's keep going around, and there's even more to admire. For instance, tinted glass on the rear surrounded by this beautiful chrome trim all the way around. We've got gloss black wing mirrors with a service indicator right down there. But let's come on down here and have a look at these alloys, and just look at them. They're enormous. Gloss black, lovely calipers, and in great nick all the way around, aside from some very minor cosmetic blemishes that we're seeing around the edges there. Now, I'm pointing those out to you for two reasons. Number one, we want you to come on down and see this big boy in person, and we don't want you to see any surprises. So what you see is what you get. Come on down, and this is the condition of the vehicle you will see. And number two, because particularly when it comes to the alloys, they're always the best indication of how sensible a past owner's been. Now, this vehicle has, off the top of my head, I'd say about 39,000 miles on the clock, which is next to nothing. But it's nice to have a look at the alloys here and see that those 39,000 miles were sensible miles, where the car was not ragged around, it was treated nicely. Let's have a look at our lovely, beautiful straight skirt. I mean, you have a look down the side of the car all the way, you're going to see nothing but straight lines all the way around. The car's in great nick all the way around. Same goes for this alloy. Beautiful gloss black alloy with the mildest of blemishes around the edges there. Absolutely stunning. Well, we're around the back. We have ventured all the way around the back. We've made the trek. It is a massive car. It has its own postcode, and you can see there's tinted glass in the rear. We've got a cheeky rear wiper right there. Got these lovely and massive tail lights on the right and the left there, and they're just like our front headlights. They're in great nick, no scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. We take the safety of all of our vehicles. Safety is paramount, and it goes with these fog lights down here as well, and these lovely chrome trimmed exhausts that you can see. We got one over here on the right. We're going to follow along our rear parking sensors and check out the other one that we have there on the left. Everything just in great condition all the way around. We also have a cheeky one of them for all your towing needs. But we're around the back, and I want to see the boot. It's always my favorite part. So let me grab the key, let me open the car up, and let's open that boot. Let's open him up. Let's open that car, open that boot. There we go. And you can see it was well worth the wait. Have a look at that. It's like a playpen. It's enormous. Oh my goodness. Now, you also have a little net there on the side, not a problem. You have beautiful 60/40 split on the chairs there, so you can push them forward and get even more space if you're some kind of lunatic. And there's even a little armrest that you can push down. Let's say you're carrying your skis, your poles, whack it down. You don't have to bend them. You can slot them in nice and straight. But I don't even think you're going to even need it. I mean, just look at it. It's enormous all the way around. I just can't believe it. And that's not even all. I mean, let's see if I can get this right. Oh, there it is. You pull that down and there's even more space. I mean, I can't get back far enough to show you the depth of space that this car has in the boot. It's like a pull-out truck, it's a pickup truck, it's a sensible car, it's a luxury car, all together at once. And there's even more that pulls up and you have space for a spare wheel, a safety kit, anything you need should the worst come to worst, heaven forbid. Chuck in as well, you also have this lovely sheet as well, so if you're traveling with precious cargo, no one's going to see it at all. And let's close it up with a great feature as well, this lovely button to close the boot. Absolutely stunning. I mean, but there is still so much more to love about this car. Let's have a look around, let's keep looking around, because the bodywork we know is mint, tinted windows are mint, chrome trim is mint, third alloy is mint as well. It's in great nick all the way around. Again, cosmetic blemishes around the edges, just want to point them out. We're all about transparency, and the only sign of wear and tear on the bodywork is right here over that rear arch. Again, just want to point that out to you. It does not affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, or even looks from a distance, but if you come and see it, this is what you're going to see. Right, let's keep going past our lovely straight skirt to our final alloy. I think we're ending on a high because this is just a gorgeous alloy, top to bottom, gloss black, calipers, tires, lovely thick chunky tires. It's a massive car. It's a XDRIVE sport car 40D, so you know it's massive, you know it's got the power, and you know it can more than happily handle most, if not all, terrains. I mean, this is a 3-litre diesel vehicle, and you're definitely going to feel all those 3 litres, but how are you going to feel inside with this cream this cream leather interior? It's absolutely stunning. I mean, this is a love it or hate it scenario, really. I don't drink wine, so I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous, and it's so light and airy. I mean, haven't even turned any of the interior lights on in here, although we do have some down there and there. Absolutely stunning. It's in phenomenal condition. I mean, with this many miles on the clock, you would expect as much. Let's pull our center console down. Wowzer. Look at all the space. I mean, you can get a big leg up into here, and it's just, you know, you've even got a little section right there. You can push this button, get some cup holders. I feel like I'm in a fancy hotel. I feel like I should be wearing a robe, maybe wear a bath towel or something. I mean, it's like a spa. It's incredible. And the beautiful thing as well is the weather we have at the moment. I mean, this car's been sat outside in about 18 degrees getting walleted, and this leather has just picked up all that cold, cool temperatures, and I feel like I'm sat on a cloud right now. It's amazing. I mean, and look at all the leg room. All that leg room, and we even have a charging point and heated seat controls, easy to access right there as well, and this elastic pocket to put anything important, you know, paperwork, documents, anything of the sort. I am so impressed by this back seat. I think I could camp out here. If you need interior lights, we have one along the side right there against our handles. But I mean, this is incredible. If that's the back, I can only imagine what we're going to see in the front. We have electric windows as well, lovely speaker system, more cup holders and pockets than you can shake a stick at. I mean, I've never seen this many pockets in a vehicle. I've never seen this many pockets in a bag. It is amazing. Let's have a look in the front. And again, we have our wing mirror controls. We've got our boot opening button, which is always a lovely feature, especially in a car that is a metric mile long. It's nice to know you can open the boot automatically and not have to get out and run a lap. Electric windows all the way around. more pockets, just more and more and more pockets. I'm telling you, if you're a bit of a hoarder in your pockets like I am, this is the car to dispel everything in. I mean, you can put your keys, your wallet, your phone, your Kit Kats, your anything you've got in your pockets. It's, you know, you can transport them into the car. Let's have a look up our M Sport step. So let's step up into this absolute beast and see what we're dealing with. First thing to see straight away are these gorgeous cream leather seats. I can't stress enough how much I absolutely adore cream leather seats. I mean, I love leather seats anyway, but cream leather seats, when it's a hot and sunny day, you don't tend to cook on them. It's a big plus for me, but I just think they look really cool. I think they look mint, to be honest. They make the car seem a lot cooler on the inside, and they make the whole thing seem a lot more relaxing all the way around. And these ones are incredible. I mean, one, they're in great nick anyway, and two, they're fully adjustable automatically. Look at that, look at that. Absolutely incredible. Let's hop in. I've spoken about it enough. I need to sit in it. Oh my word. I even love the carpet. The carpet's great. I mean, just have a look at this cabin. Just look at it. Look at it. I mean, all the way around. Aside from seeing how great condition it is, just look at the design of it. The mix of the black, the silver, the gloss black, and the cream. Incredible. And it's all leading over to our center console, our main screen right there. Tell you what we'll do, it's a keyless start, so we're just going to start him right up. And you can see the radio comes on straight away. We have DAB radio, but you can also switch it to FM if that's what you like. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do right away. The car is in split screen, blah, as I should say. I'm just so excited. There's so many options in this thing. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just really going to turn that down. But you can see FM, AM, DAB radio as standard. Let's go into menu and see what we have. We've got Bluetooth telephone connectivity. We've got sat nav. Yeah. Bam, straight in there on the map. Absolutely wonderful. You can also upload your contacts straight into your phone, straight into your car. So easy. Vehicle information I absolutely love, because when you're buying a used vehicle, it's important that you get that information. So let's go straight into service requirements. Let's go into service history, and there you have it, the full service history of this car. As you can see, it's been fully serviced. Absolutely amazing. I mean, the last service was, as you can see there, on what is that, April 7th? No, sorry, the 4th of September 2019, back when it had 31,154 miles, which is a great point. So let's have a look on our indicator right there. As of today, 21st of August 2020, there are 39,884 miles on the clock, which is insane for a 2016 BMW X5. This many miles on the clock. It's not very old at all. It's still a young one, and it's in such good nick. So the price we're asking for it is incredible. In fact, I guarantee it's one of the best ones out there, especially on Auto Trader. Insane. It's like the meeting of all these wonderful things all together. I mean, in chuck-in as well, you also got your multimedia. You know, you can chuck in your CD, DVD, music collection, external devices, all that kind of stuff, via aux, via USB, via Bluetooth. It's all there. Anything you could conceivably want to watch or listen to, you're going to be able to connect it in this. BMW's got you hooked up. They've always been good for linking media to their cars. Coming on down here, lovely little feature right here. Let's click on that button, and as you can see, we have our intelligent safety coming up as well. Full parking sensors all the way around. It's just phenomenal. It's a massive car, and obviously massive cars need a little extra help working through tight spaces. If people aren't going to get out of the way when they see this thing coming, at the very least the car itself is going to tell you when you're getting a bit too close. It's amazing. It's a massive car. It's very robust, but it's also very safe as well. Coming on down here, we have our dual zone climate control, heated seats, you can see right there and there, and a lot of great functions to make this car the ultimate climate experience for you. So now my favorite, now I'm over here in the captain's seat, and let's say I want to be on 28. Oh, it's already on there. Let's say I want to take it back down to 16. My better half's on 28, and she's like, you know, liking a bit of that. click on sync. There you go, love. I have 16 for you. Absolutely wonderful. And you can also control, well, you can set it to max straight away. Let's say you got a hot day and you want to get it straight away, bam, max. Absolutely love it. But you can also adjust it little by little right there, and of course turn it off right there as well. Coming on even further down, we got our CD player. You know, does what it says on the tin, it plays CDs, and we have our 8 stations for the radio as well that you can assign anything you like. It just makes life that much easier. You know, the longer you have the car, the more you can tune it to your preferences and the easier it gets to handles, which is all you could really want. Coming over here on the center console, you got a drive performance control. Lovely bit of stick right here. Love the chrome. Just anytime you can put a chrome trim on something, take it, because it always looks good. We have just under here a couple of hidden cup holders and a lovely charging point right there as well. Here's our control for the center console. Just this lovely wheel, right, left, up, down, spin around, everything you could need. And of course your main buttons there for your menu, your radio, your media, your telephone, your navigation, anything you could want, easy to access right there. Electronic parking brake with auto hold. Obviously a car of this size, you're going to want extra precautions to keep it safe. So not just the electronic parking brake, you also have auto hold as well. Coming over here, we got our parking assist. We got our hill assist as well, because I'm sure when you load this car up full of bodies and you take it down a gradual hill, the gravity is going to want this thing to go a lot faster than might be comfortable for you driving. So don't worry, we got a button for it. Traction control as well, and because of course it's a sport car, but it's also a luxurious, comfortable car, you can switch back and forth between which one you like right there, surrounded by, of course, like I've said, the gorgeous chrome trim. Coming forward, we've got this lovely, lovely cream leather armrest, and there's a couple of buttons there. You open it up and you have a wonderful barrel to put absolutely anything you want in there, whether it be the champers. I think the car itself is trying to tell you maybe when you connect something by AUX or USB, this is where you put it to keep it out of the way and stop having strangling wires all over you when you're driving. I love that idea. Coming over here to our steering wheel, we've got our cruise control speed limiter. We've got our voice command and our Bluetooth telephone connections right there. You can also, there you go. I mean, you see what it's doing there. I mean, I'm clicking mode. You can go from Bluetooth to DAB. It controls the radio modes, which is absolutely brilliant, really. Gear shift paddles, or flappy paddles, as I should say that they're called, as standard in this massive vehicle. It's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, our instruments, so easy to view, so colourful, and they just light up so wonderfully there as well. Speaking of lighting up, we got interior lighting in the front too, and we even have it in the vanity mirrors as well. So there you go. It's a massive car. It can be quite easy to get lost in the car because it's so big, but don't worry, there's enough light everywhere. Oh, I've just turned it off, and you can see that the steering wheel is adjusting out of the way, so that's what I love. So I'm going to turn it on, and you can see the steering wheel is lowering into position. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm set, I'm ready to drive right now, and then I switch it off and it lifts out of the way. It means I don't have to knock my knee on the way out. You know, I'm acting like it's a massive thing, but when you're buying a luxury car like this, a massive car like this that's gone through the effort of putting all these cool things in, it's little touches like that that can turn a car like this from being sort of an extravagance into something that can really worm its way into being a car that suits you from day to day. Now let's have a look at the bonnet. Much easier to do with two hands, but I'm a professional. We'll get it open with one. There we go. And as you can see, our beautiful 3-litre diesel BMW engine. It is incredible. Brings a tear to my eye, really. It's so big, it's enormous. It's undergone our 128-point inboard inspection, and trust me, with a vehicle of this size, that was no small feat. The boys have been working overtime to get this thing checked properly, because we like to take it apart, we like to check all the bits, and we like to make sure all the cogs fit together and make sure that the clock ticks perfectly. And looking at this engine, it roars. It doesn't just tick, it roars. I mean, it is a sports car in everything but the size. Have you ever been in a car this big blasting its way down the road? It's unbelievable. I actually know how Halley's Comet feels, just all that size and speed and raw power. Oh, it's incredible, it's thrilling. But don't just take my word for it. If you think you can handle this big boy, why don't you come on down, book an appointment, book a test drive, and see it for yourself. We love seeing anyone really come on down, and more importantly, we love making new friends, and we love growing our Emerald family. So if anybody wants to come on down, if you're watching this and think, whoa, that's a gorgeous car, come on down, see it for yourself, because I promise you, cars like this, they don't hang around for long. Not at Emerald, not with our reputation as the UK Independent Dealer of the Year. So there we have it. So 2016 BMW X5, all the trimmings, all the meat, all the veg. What more could you want? Well, I know what more you could want. You could want to come on down and see it for yourself, because I promise you the camera is not doing it justice. It is enormous. If it got any bigger, we'd start selling cars out of it. It's oh, I can't think of words big enough. There are no words bigger than this car. So you need to come on down and see it for yourself. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for 20 minutes about this car, but I honestly think it's something special. It's something that needs to go to a good home, has all the tools to be a phenomenal car, and has all the tools to be a great car for life. It's in great nick. It's got very few miles on it. It's just phenomenal in every sense of the word. And if you'd like to know more about this or any other piece of stock that we have on our forecourt or on our website, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. Myself and my colleagues will more than happily answer any question that you'd like to feel more safe, secure and informed when starting your car buying journey with Emerald. Thank you very much for listening. Stay safe.